Look up at the night sky tonight. Every single point of light, every swirling galaxy, the very fabric of space and time that holds us all together, well, it's all destined to end. Today we're looking at nothing less than the death of reality itself. Welcome to this epic explainer, where we're going to unpack the scientifically grounded, absolutely mind-bending theories about how our universe will ultimately die. Before we embark on the cinematic journey into the dark unknown, make sure to hit that like button on this explainer and subscribe to the channel for your daily space secrets. You're definitely not going to want to miss what we uncover here.
The ultimate demise of the cosmos, right? It's a concept so vast, so incredibly final, that our minds genuinely struggle to comprehend the sheer scale of it. We aren't just talking about the end of a planet or the burning out of a single star. We are talking about the absolute conclusion of existence. By analyzing our astrophysical source data, we've mapped out 4 distinct, scientifically calculated pathways for this grand finale.
Section 1. The Great Reversal.
Okay, let's dive into this. The Big Crunch. Right now, we know the universe is expanding, but in this scenario, that metric expansion of space just doesn't last forever. Eventually, the immense gravitational pull of all the matter in the universe actually overpowers that expansion. The outward push stops, and the terrifying reversal begins. Everything starts rushing back together. Galaxies collide, stars smash into one another, and the universe collapses back in on itself, becoming denser and hotter until all of existence is crushed down into a single, infinitely dense point, ending as an unfathomable black hole singularity. It's the ultimate cosmic crush. But what if the end isn't a slow, billions of years long gravitational collapse? What if the end comes in a flash?
Section 2. The Instant Rewrite. Now, the physics at play here are just sheer, inescapable terror. This is false vacuum decay. It suggests our universe might currently exist in a fragile, unstable state. If a random quantum event triggers a cosmic phase transition, a tiny bubble of true vacuum would form. And here is the truly terrifying part about it. That bubble expands outward at the exact speed of light. Because it moves at light speed, it is physically impossible for any warning signal to precede it. You literally couldn't see it coming. And this brilliantly illustrates how this event plays out. As this sphere of true vacuum expands at light speed, it instantaneously alters the fundamental laws of physics inside it. It completely rewrites atomic matter across the observable cosmos. Everything that makes up you, the Earth, the stars, it all instantly ceases to function the way it does now. Reality is quite literally deleted and replaced with something entirely alien, occurring entirely without a single microsecond of warning.
We're only halfway through our cosmological fates, and we've already covered a crushing cosmic singularity and a light-speed deletion of reality. So I want to pause our cosmic exploration right here for a second and ask you directly, which theory terrifies you the most so far? Is it the claustrophobic crush of the Big Crunch, or the absolute unpredictability of false vacuum decay? Share your thoughts in the comments right now, and remember to subscribe for more daily space secrets as we move into our even darker second half, because things are about to get violently destructive.
Section 3. The Shredding.
So notice the stark contrast here. On the one hand, we have the inward pull of the Big Crunch, where that metric expansion of space reverses, falling inward to collapse into a singularity. But on the other side, we have its chaotic opposite, the Big Rip. In this cosmological hypothesis, the accelerating expansion of space doesn't reverse. It goes into pure overdrive, progressively tearing all matter apart from the outside in.
The invisible culprit behind this cosmic horror is something scientists call phantom dark energy. This is the driving force of the Big Rip. It pushes the expansion of the universe so hard and so relentlessly that the cosmic expansion speed eventually reaches infinity in a finite amount of time. The very fabric of space turns into a weapon, expanding so violently that gravity, electromagnetism, and the strong nuclear force can no longer hold anything together.
This is a sequence of literal unraveling. First, the immense galactic clusters are ripped apart from each other, marooning galaxies in the dark. Next, as the phantom dark energy accelerates, solar systems are torn apart. Stars lose their grip on their orbiting worlds. Then, the planets themselves are ripped apart, bursting at the seams as space expands inside them. And finally, in the very last fraction of a second, the very atomic and subatomic particles holding reality together are completely shredded. Well, that leaves us with one final fate, a stark departure from the sudden violence of the Big Rip.
Section 4. The Eternal Dark.
This brings us to the heat death of the universe, deeply known as the Big Freeze. This suggests a fate where the universe simply expands infinitely. So the crucial point is, as it stretches out over unimaginable gulfs of time, the cosmos evolves to a state of absolute zero thermodynamic free energy. In plain terms, the universe runs entirely out of gas. It can no longer sustain any processes that increase entropy, nothing can move, nothing can work, nothing can live. Let's trace this vast, bleak timeline together. Over trillions of years, the last stars will burn through the very last of their nuclear fuel and wink out. We enter the era of isolation, where galaxies drift so unimaginably far apart they can no longer interact. The night sky goes completely black. We hit stagnation. The gas clouds are exhausted, new stars stop forming forever. The cosmos plunges into the void, a state of complete, absolute darkness and perpetual paralyzing cold. Until we reach the final state of existence. The only objects left in the entire cosmos are black holes. And even they aren't immortal. Over uncounted eons, these black holes will slowly bleed away, evaporating piece by piece via Hawking radiation, until there is absolutely nothing left but a cold, dark, silent emptiness, forever.
A crushing singularity, a light-speed deletion of the laws of physics, a violent tearing apart of every atom. Or the slow, dark, freezing fade into eternal nothingness. Which of these four cosmic fates terrifies you the most? I really want to know your deepest existential fear. Share your thoughts down in the comments right now. If you survive this journey to the end of reality, make sure to like this explainer and most importantly, subscribe so you never miss out on your daily space secrets. Until next time, keep looking up while the stars are still there.